All right, folks. So we were not quite happy with the drop test results and we want to take it up a notch. So we're gonna go back and drop test the pannier, this time on a much steeper slope at a much faster speed, again on semi-frozen gravel. That's number one. And number two, you will see. All right, well, let's see. Nothing, no welds are cracked. You can see from the top, still square. So this whole structure didn't bend at all, didn't warp. I'll tell you what happened. If you come here, you can see these pucks, they shifted back about 2 inches or 5 centimeters. That's how the impact got absorbed. So the sacrificial part here is not the actual box, not the structure, just the pucks. So all you gotta do is loosen those pucks, the bolts, put them back in place, pull the bolts tight, and you're good to go. All right, here we go. Oops. Let's see what we got here. Oh. All right. So, still opens. The welds are still not cracked. The structure is still square. So the box didn't warp. I can see that the pucks once again shifted back by another inch or about 2.5 centimeters. You can see back here, they went from here to here, but this is still nice and square. And I can still close this bad boy, right? And yeah, still good to go.
Perfect.
On to the next one. We're not done yet. Come on, Susie. Come on, Susie. Doesn't always go to plan. Yeah, looks like the pannier racks took a bit of a hit. Let's see if the panniers got any damage at all. Yeah, the pannier rack popped out of its place here, which is fine. The pannier racks are a lot cheaper than the pannier themselves. It still opens, still square, Let's see if any welds cracked. We do have a little bit here, just for the sake of transparency. But this is after about 8-9 drops now. That's what it is. Still in phenomenal shape. And the pucks shifted just a tiny bit this time. Most of the impact was on the pannier racks though, but hey, the tubing is only 18mm diameter. It's not really a big beefy tubing structure, but it's still much better that the racks took the impact and not the subframe. Pannier racks, these pannier racks only cost about $250 versus the panniers are almost $1,000 or so. This is a good sacrificial piece. All right, let's close it up. Still good to go. All right, so now with the elevated drop test, we're much happier. We also want to show you the results just for the sake of transparency. This is very important for us. So as you can see here, most of the impact, if not all the impact, was taken by the pannier racks as well as the pucks on the back side of this wedge. The pucks tend to shift to absorb the impact, and the pannier racks just tend to bend so that the energy does not get transferred over to the subframe. We don't want that. So this is a sacrificial piece as well as the pucks. Okay, so there's a lot of warpage here. As you can see, the bracket also popped out of its place, which is again not a big deal. To give you a very good comparison, to damage the pannier racks and to replace it only costs about $250 US. But to damage the aluminum box and to replace it, that would be about $1,000. So now let's take a look at the pannier and what happened to it. And I gotta tell you, you're gonna be disappointed. Nothing happened to the panniers. Literally, it still closes. The latch still stays in position. And then I open it and the hinge is still intact. Still closes, still stays in place. This is a friction hinge, by the way. And when you come over here and you take a look at the box from the top view, it's very important that we show the square feature is still maintained. So this is still square, this is still square. So the box did not warp like it warps in most cases with probably other boxes, but this is how ours look. I also want to show you that the weld cracked here a tiny bit, as you can see, but hey, this is a 500-pound motorcycle, about 245 kilos with all the attachments on it. And there is nowhere else that we can show any crack except for back here, a very, very tiny one. And that's pretty much it. Let me show the box to you from a couple of different angles. You can see there's nothing back here. You can see the weld, this weld, long weld is still intact. This is also still intact. And you can see it's still very square here. Even the strap hooks are intact, and here we have a pretty nice big scratch. Didn't even dent, but there is some deep scratches here. So all in all, we're pretty happy with the results, and we hope that you like it too. So thanks for watching.